Alfa Romeo makes some of the most beautiful cars ever built, and beautiful is exactly what bankrupts you. Behind that Italian styling sits electrical gremlins, fragile transmissions, and engines that treat 60,000 miles like a death sentence. For most of these cars, the horror stories are completely true. One model on this list will drain your bank account through a transmission that simply refuses to shift. Another hides a timing component so fragile that a single skip service turns the engine into scrap metal overnight. And one flagship performance model, wearing a badge that borrowed technology from Ferrari itself, will humble you with a single repair bill large enough to buy a second car outright. This isn't anti-Italian bias. This is what happens when passion overrides engineering discipline. These are the 10 worst Alfa Romeo models you'll regret buying in 2026. Starting with number 10. Number 10. The 1991 to 1995 Alfa Romeo 164. The electrical nightmare. $3,000 to $6,000. The 164 promises the ultimate flagship Italian sedan experience. It features a hand-stitched leather interior, a sonorous, naturally aspirated V6, and styling penned by Pininfarina that still turns heads decades later. The problem is the wiring harness. Alfa Romeo used a cheap, degradable insulation material throughout the entire electrical system, and by this age, nearly every single 164 on the road suffers from constant electrical gremlins. Dashboard lights flicker randomly. The fuel injection computer loses communication with sensors, and entire electrical grounds corrode into uselessness. It is mathematically the most electrically unstable Alfa Romeo ever imported to America. The V6 engine underneath is actually robust and long-lasting, but it is completely useless if the car won't reliably start. It's the Frankenstein's monster of Italian sedans. Brilliant in concept but held together by rotting stitches that keep tearing apart. If you're considering any 1991 to 1995 164, budget an immediate $2,500 for a full wiring harness inspection and ground point rebuild before you even drive it home. Most owners give up and abandon the car entirely rather than chase these faults forever. The 164 is a beautiful liability, but the classic coupe at number 9 hides a rust problem so severe it can disintegrate underneath you. Number 9. The 1981 to 1986 Alfa Romeo GT-V6. The Rust Bucket. $5,000 to $9,000. The GT-V6 promises pure analog Italian sports car theater. It features a howling Busso V6 engine, rear transaxle balance, and styling that still looks like nothing else on the road. Enthusiasts romanticize this car constantly online. What they don't mention is that Alfa Romeo used steel so thin and poorly treated during this era that structural rust is nearly universal. The floor pans, the shock towers, and the rear subframe mounting points corrode from the inside out, often invisibly, until the metal simply gives way under load. This is not cosmetic surface rust. This is structural failure that can compromise suspension geometry and safety in an accident. The Busso V6 engine itself is completely legendary and will run forever with basic maintenance, but the car it sits inside is quietly rotting into the ground underneath it. It's a classic car magazine cover model concealing a scrapyard skeleton. Any GT-V6 you consider must be professionally inspected on a lift with a magnet and an ice pick, checking every load-bearing point for rust-through. A proper structural repair easily exceeds $6,000 in specialist labor alone. The GT-V6 is a rusting time bomb, but the modern exotic at number 8 proves that fragility didn't end with the classics. Number 8. The 2015 to 2020 Alfa Romeo 4C. The fragile exotic. $35,000 to $50,000. The 4C promises genuine exotic car ownership at a fraction of Ferrari or Lamborghini pricing. It features a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, a mid-engine layout, and razor-sharp steering with zero power assist for pure mechanical feedback. It looks like it should be mathematically bulletproof. Given its low weight and simple construction, it is not. The turbocharged four-cylinder engine is aggressively stressed for its small displacement, and the dual-clutch transmission is notoriously unforgiving in stop-and-go traffic, shuddering violently at low speeds until clutch packs wear prematurely. Worse, because so few were sold and imported, parts availability is catastrophic. A single failed sensor can leave the car sitting in a shop for months, waiting on back-ordered Italian parts. It's the exotic car equivalent of owning a fighter jet with no local mechanics rated to touch it. The carbon fiber tub is genuinely unkillable, but everything bolted to it is a fragile, expensive liability. A transmission mechatronic unit replacement alone runs past $7,000, and that's assuming the part can even be sourced quickly. The 4C is an exotic with no support network, but the hot hatch at number 7 hides a clutch that dies from nothing more than daily traffic. Number 7. The 2011 to 2020 Alfa Romeo Giulietta. The clutch killer, $8,000 to $14,000. The Giulietta promises sharp Italian hot hatch handling wrapped in genuinely gorgeous styling that embarrasses most German competitors at the same price point. It features a punchy turbocharged four-cylinder, a rigid chassis, and an interior that feels far more premium than its segment suggests. The catastrophic flaw is the TCT dual-clutch automatic transmission. This gearbox uses a dry clutch design that is completely unsuited to stop-and-go city driving. The clutch packs overheat, glaze, and wear out at an alarming rate, sometimes needing full replacement before 50,000 miles. Even with gentle driving, owners report violent shuddering at low speeds that mechanics diagnose immediately as terminal clutch wear. It's mechanically identical to putting a delicate racing clutch into a car destined for rush-hour traffic every single day. The manual transmission versions completely dodge this issue and are dramatically more reliable, but manual Giuliettas are rare on the used market. If you find an automatic TCT model, budget an immediate $3,500 for clutch pack replacement. Because it is not a matter of if, only when. The Giulietta destroys its own clutch in traffic, but the flagship SUV at number 6 hides a twin-turbo engine that punishes you the moment the warranty expires. Number 6. The 2018 to 2020 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. The twin-turbo trap. $45,000 to $60,000. The Stelvio Quadrifoglio promises the fastest production SUV lap time ever recorded at the Nürburgring at the time of its launch. It features a snarling twin-turbocharged V6, co-developed with Ferrari engineering input, all-wheel drive, and carbon ceramic brakes that make it feel like a supercar wearing an SUV disguise. The engine is genuinely explosive in performance, but it is also aggressively stressed from the factory, running high boost pressure through a block that Alfa Romeo never fully sorted for long-term durability. Owners report catastrophic carbon buildup on intake valves, oil consumption issues, and turbo failures well within the first 60,000 miles, often immediately after the factory warranty lapses. It's a Ferrari-adjacent engine wearing an SUV badge, built for blistering track performance but never truly engineered for a decade of daily commuting. A single turbo replacement on this engine, given its complex twin-turbo mounting, routinely exceeds $9,000 in parts and labor. Buying one out of warranty without an extended service contract is mathematically a financial gamble most owners lose. The Stelvio Quadrifoglio is a track weapon with a ticking clock, but the classic sedan at number 5 hides a timing failure that can happen with zero warning. Number 5. The 2005 to 2011 Alfa Romeo 159. The timing belt bomb, $6,000 to $11,000. The 159 promises understated Italian executive sedan elegance. It features a low wide stance, a genuinely gorgeous interior, and available V6 power that rivals German competitors of the same era. The catastrophic flaw sits buried deep in the engine bay. Unlike most modern competitors that use timing chains designed to last the life of the engine, several 159 engines use a timing belt with a service interval that owners routinely ignore or forget entirely. When that belt snaps, the pistons collide directly with the valves, instantly destroying the engine beyond economical repair. Because the belt sits deep within the engine architecture, replacement itself is an expensive, labor-intensive job that many owners skip to save money, gambling with a ticking time bomb every single mile. It's a beautifully disguised grenade with the pin already halfway pulled. If you're considering any 159, demand complete, documented proof of timing belt replacement at the manufacturer's specified interval. Without that paperwork, walk away immediately, because a full engine replacement after a snapped belt easily costs more than the car itself is worth. If you made it this far, you're clearly serious about not getting burned by one of these cars, and that alone puts you ahead of most buyers. Stick around because the next 5 entries get significantly more expensive and significantly more dangerous. Back to the list. Number 4. The 2017 to 2019 Alfa Romeo Giulia T. The Electronics Money Pit. $22,000 to $32,000. The Giulia T promises the closest thing to a genuine BMW 3 Series competitor Alfa Romeo has built in decades. It features razor-sharp steering, a beautifully balanced chassis, and an interior that finally feels competitive with German rivals. The problem is the electronics. This generation of Giulia was rushed to market with an infotainment system and electrical architecture that was, by Alfa Romeo's own later admission, not fully sorted at launch. Owners report random dashboard warning lights with no diagnosable cause, infotainment screens freezing or rebooting mid-drive, and sensors throwing false fault codes that send the car into limp mode unexpectedly on the highway. It's a stunning driving machine wrapped around an electrical system that behaves like a laptop running an outdated operating system. Independent Alfa specialists have become experts specifically in chasing these ghost faults, and diagnostic time alone can run into thousands of dollars before a single part is even replaced. Buying a 2017 to 2019 Giulia T means accepting that you are buying an unfinished software product wrapped in an otherwise excellent car. The Giulia T is a software gamble wrapped in great steering, but the classic Roadster at number 3 hides a timing failure just as violent as the sedan before it. Number 3. The 1995 to 2005 Alfa Romeo Spider 916. The Campbell Grenade. $7,000 to $13,000. The Spider promises open-top Italian romance in one of the most striking convertible designs of its era. It features a low belt line, a gorgeous cabin, and a naturally aspirated engine with a genuinely intoxicating exhaust note. Just like the 159 sedan, this generation of Spider relies on a timing belt, buried deep within a tightly packaged engine bay. When that belt fails, and it fails often on neglected examples, the interference engine design guarantees catastrophic internal damage as the pistons meet the valves at full force. Because the belt replacement interval is frequently ignored by casual owners, who treat this as a weekend cruiser rather than a serious mechanical commitment, a shockingly high percentage of used Spiders on the market are running on severely overdue belts right now. It's a beautiful convertible sitting on a countdown timer that most sellers won't disclose because they don't even know it themselves. Never buy a Spider 916 without complete belt service documentation, because a snapped belt here means a full engine rebuild that can easily exceed the car's total market value. The Spider hides a ticking mechanical bomb, but the compact hatchback at number 2 has arguably the worst transmission reputation in the entire Alfa Romeo lineup. Number 2. The 2008 to 2013 Alfa Romeo Mito. The TCT transmission disaster. $5,000 to $9,000. The Mito promises stylish, nimble city car handling wrapped in genuinely premium Alfa Romeo styling cues borrowed from more expensive models. It features sharp steering, a punchy turbocharged option, and an interior that punches well above its small footprint. The transmission is where this car falls apart completely. The dry-clutch TCT automatic used in the Mito is widely considered, even among Alfa Romeo specialists, as one of the worst dual-clutch implementations ever produced by the brand. Clutch packs fail prematurely, the transmission control module frequently needs complete replacement, and the shuddering low-speed engagement makes daily urban driving a genuinely miserable, jarring experience. It's a small car with an enormous mechanical liability, hiding underneath a stylish body. Manual versions completely avoid this catastrophic flaw and are dramatically more dependable, but the automatic TCT Mito is, by wide mechanic consensus, one of the worst value propositions on this entire list. A full transmission replacement, including the control module, frequently exceeds the entire purchase price of the car itself. The Mito has arguably the worst gearbox in Alfa Romeo history, but you already know some version of this brand is going to sit at number 1. And the question is only just how bad it actually gets. Number 1, the 2017 to 2019 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. The Ferrari engine curse. $38,000 to $55,000. The Giulia Quadrifoglio promises one of the most exciting performance sedans ever built, borrowing a twin-turbocharged V6 with genuine Ferrari engineering DNA, baked directly into its architecture. It features a snarling exhaust note, razor-sharp steering, and lap times that embarrass cars costing twice as much. Ask any independent mechanic what the single most financially punishing Alfa Romeo you can buy used actually is, and 100% of them will point directly to this exact car. The Ferrari-derived engine is a masterpiece on a dyno, but it is mathematically one of the most expensive and temperamental power plants ever placed in a mainstream luxury sedan. Turbo failures, carbon buildup, oil consumption, and complex electronics combine into repair bills that routinely exceed $10,000 once the factory warranty expires. It's basically owning a Formula One engine wrapped in a family sedan body, thrilling for exactly as long as someone else is paying for the maintenance contract. And we're not even done yet, because the traps waiting in the avoid list below are just as brutal as anything you've heard so far. I just spent this whole video breaking down why these 10 Alfa Romeo models will financially ruin you. But I have to keep you safe from a few more traps before you go shopping. If you see any of these 3 models on a used car lot, walk away immediately. The 2007 to 2009 Alfa Romeo Brera. This gorgeous coupe hides a V6 engine with a notoriously fragile timing chain tensioner that stretches and fails without warning, destroying the engine internally. A replacement engine easily exceeds $8,000. The 2010 to 2012 Alfa Romeo Mi 1.4 TB. The early turbocharged 4-cylinder in this specific window suffers from catastrophic turbocharger oil starvation, seizing completely within the first 70,000 miles. On poorly maintained examples, replacement turbos alone run past $2,500 before labor. The 2019 to 2020 Alfa Romeo Stelvio base trim. This entry-level SUV uses an unreliable 8-speed automatic transmission prone to harsh, violent shifting and eventual complete failure, with replacement units costing upward of $6,000 including labor. Now I'm genuinely curious, which Alfa Romeo have you actually owned or considered? And has one of these repair bills ever completely wrecked your budget? Drop your story in the comments below. Our next video breaks down the 10 Alfa Romeo models that somehow got everything right, and you'll want to see exactly which ones made that list.